Well, good Monday morning. Today in the United States, anyway, we have the equivalent of a bank holiday, which is sort of an ironic and accurate way to put things, uh, especially in this particular occasion. It's we call it Memorial Day, where in which we honor the our war dead. And I have sort of my own mixed feelings about that. Actually, not very mixed at all. But I thought instead of preaching in that direction or uh, bringing up too many things, I've posted a couple of uh, videos of songs that sort of speak to the futility and the crime, if you will, of organized warfare. So I thought today I was just going to read a couple things from Venus, okay, just to balance things out a little bit. And from the Rite of Venus, Crowley's Rite of Venus. And I'm going to read one short poem from Crowley and one short poem from Shelley, Shelley's Prometheus. So instead of us banging the drums and tooting the horns, let's have a little poetry. Isis am I, and from my life are fed all showers and suns, all moons that wax and wane, all stars and streams, the living and the dead, the mystery of pleasure and of pain. I am the mother, I the speaking sea. I am earth and its fertility. Life, death, love, hatred, light, darkness, return to me, to me. Hathor am I, and to my beauty drawn all glories of the universe bow down. The blossom and the mountain and the dawn, fruits blush and woman are creation's crown. I am the priest, the sacrifice, and the shrine. I am the love and the life of the divine. Life, death, love, hatred, light, darkness are surely mine, are mine. Venus am I, the love and light of earth, the wealth of kisses, the delight of tears, the barren pleasure never come to birth, the endless, infinite desire of years. I am the shrine in which thy long desire devoured thee with intolerable fire. I was song, music, passion, death upon thy lyre, thy lyre. I am the grail, and I the glory now. I am the flame and fuel of thy breast. I am the star of God upon thy brow. I am thy queen, enraptured and possessed. Hide thee, sweet river, welcome to the sea, ocean of love that shall encompass thee. Life, death, love, hatred, light, darkness, return to me, to me. Okay. The Rite of Venus itself is a dramatic and curious rite. I've mentioned several times that these seven rites of Aloysius that Crowley produced celebrate less the god or goddess in their exaltation, but rather the dynamics that bring about the god's descent into the next lower frequency of divine consciousness. The order of the ceremonies goes down the tree of life order from Saturn to Jupiter to Mars to Sun to Venus to Mercury to Luna. So in a sense, at the very beginning of each of the rites, they sort of celebrate the essence of the god. And then the rest of the rites sort of illustrates the dynamics that are at work that necessitate the dethronement, I guess, the revolution. The rite of Jupiter takes over from Saturn. Saturn sort of commits suicide at the very end, which is a perfect across the abyss kind of thing. Saturn commits suicide to bring to life the king of the gods, Jupiter. But Jupiter actually needs, in order to maintain the stability, he needs the strength, the power, the energy of Mars, to keep his kingdom in order. And but Mars is nothing without the solar strength at the very core of his martial energy. So that's the sun, and then comes Venus. And Venus here at the very beginning, she's in her own. She's just literally wallowing in Venusian lugubrious. And then there's trouble in the ranks. Okay, and then Mercury takes over and stuff. But anyway, we're still at the rite. We're at this exaltation phase of the rite of Venus. And so Crowley uses the officer that plays the role of Libra. All of the characters in these rites are determined and labeled by their astrological, either Venus rules or is exalted in a certain sign or things like that. So Libra is a big character in the Rite of Venus. And Libra gets to sing this to Venus. And it's from Shelleys Prometheus. My soul is an enchanted boat, which like a sleeping swan doth float upon the silver waves of thy sweet singing. And thine doth like an angel sit beside a helm conducting it, whilst all the winds with melody are ringing. It seems to float ever, forever upon that many winding river, between mountains, woods, abysses, paradise of wildernesses, till, like one in slumber bound, borne to the ocean, I float down, around, into a sea profound of ever-spreading sound. Meanwhile, thy spirit lifts its pinions in music's most serene dominions, catching the winds that fan that happy heaven, and we sail on, away, afar, without a course, without a star, but by the instinct of sweet music driven, till though Elysian garden islets by thee most beautiful of pilots, where never mortal pinnace glided, the boat of my desires guided. Realms where the air we breathe is love, which in the winds and on the waves it doth move, harmonizing this earth with what we feel above. We've passed age's icy caves, and manhood's dark, tossing waves, and youth's smooth ocean smiling to betray. Beyond glassy gulfs we flee, of shadow-peopled infancy, through death and birth, to a diviner day, a paradise of vaulted bowers, lit by downward-gazing flowers, and watery paths that wind between wildernesses calm and green, peopled by shapes too bright to see, and rest, having beheld somewhat like thee, which walk upon the sea and chant melodiously. That's our little interlude of peace on this day. I hope you enjoy your bank holiday, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.